Hello friends, welcome to Testingshala YouTube channel. In this video, I am going to talk about what are the best practices while performing a functional testing. I am going to discuss in detail what are the best practices you should follow when you are performing a functional testing. Before knowing what are those best practices, if you have visited Testingshala YouTube channel for the first time, then please click on subscribe and bell notification so that all our future videos related to software testing will be in your inbox as and when we publish our new videos. So let us move on and understand what are those best practices for functional testing. The best practices for the functional testing is the first one is we should always prioritize the test cases unless if you are not ordering the test cases which is critical, which is non-critical, priority 1 test cases, priority 2 test cases, priority 3 test cases, then with a given limited time it is very difficult to take care of complete test coverage in a more risk-based approach. Hence it is always prioritize the test cases based on the availability of the time and resources. You can only pick up the high priority test cases in the beginning and low priority test cases when you have abundant time. Hence, the best practices is always prioritize the test cases. The second is always write the test cases as early as possible. That is the second best practices. You should not delay your writing of the test cases till to the last, right? It is always start writing the test case as early as possible. The third one is always try to write a test cases by keeping reusable things in your mind. Do not keep du- do not keep writing the duplicate test cases. Try to reuse as much as test cases which you already written earlier as well. That is the third best practices you should follow when you're writing a functional testing. Then fourth one is you should always test as early as possible. You should not delay your test execution or um, you should not delay your test execution to the late in the game because as you delay your testing then the cost of fixing those issues is increases exponentially. Hence, it is always good to test early and also you should keep testing very often so that you can easily identify any breakage in the build or any breakage in the functionalities which are being added or which are being modified. This is the fourth best practices. Then fifth best practices for functional testing is you should always try to automate as much as possible. If you're not bringing a automation, then you would have a very difficult situation when you have thousands of test cases in the game. Hence, it is always plan the effective automation testing with the right set of tools is also a key agenda when you are doing a functional testing. This is the fifth important best practices. Then sixth important best practices for functional testing is you should create a requirement traceability matrix which is an RTM. It is always you should maintain this document where you will be tracking all the test cases against to the functional requirement or user stories. That would guarantee and that is also going to guarantee to get a sign off from the stakeholders if you are maintaining a clear requirement traceability matrix. In that way the business team they can validate all the test cases which can trace back to the requirement, then they will sign off the overall test case scenarios. I hope you are able to clearly understand what are those best practices for functional testing. If you like this video, please click on like button, and if you visited Testing Shala YouTube channel for the first time, then definitely click on subscribe and bell notification so that all our future videos related to software testing will be in your inbox as and when we publish our new videos. Thanks for watching this video. Bye for now. Take care.